There we are, guys. Day 2 on the block work. So it's quite early today. It's about 10 to 8:45, something like that. Nicky boy's just texted me, open up the side door, boy. So he's here. Rah! So let's get a mix on. There we are, boys. We got the laser out. We are cock on, as we'd say. Mixer's on stop at the moment because I'm too fast for Nicky. That's up to height there now, guys. So I can't remember what that is. So what height is that now from the base?
It's 1540.
1540. There we are, 1540. So we're higher than we thought we were going to be, which is lovely. There's the old window going in now. So decent sized window. And we're going to be putting the skimmer in the next couple of courses. I have been contemplating putting the skimmer to one side here, but no, I'm going to stick with the guns and I'm going to go right in the middle. I think it's going to work good. So anyway, looking good. We had to put a little chock in there, didn't we, Nick? Because I decided to have another one there. We couldn't really take out this block here. We could have, but it would have been a pain in the ass. So we've just chocked that up just to get back on bond. Isn't it, boy?
Half bond.
Half bond. That's back on bond. That's called Kimmler bond, that is. Right, there we are. Nicky's got a sore elbow today, haven't you, pal?
What's that?
You got a sore elbow today?
It's been a while, too.
It's been a while, mate. He's rusty. You can tell by the block work. Dun, 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 dun. Hey! So here we are then, guys. We're on a jammy donut break. Hey, me, your donut. I mean, Nicky.
It's you round like a donut.
So there we are. That's up to height. We're running in the back wall now. Just done a little calculation, and we have got enough blocks. So yeah, it's good. Looking forward to getting the skimmer in there, and I'm looking forward to putting the shower on here. We've got a special little thing going on here. You okay? You okay, big boy? Yeah, that's the mixer, Bubba. Hey, boy! Oh, here he is, that back on the Imperial March. The missus has been spoiling us again. So here we are, guys. I thought this is a good little update. So this is the Mer 4 bed reinforcement that we're using. You know, just because it's a long run, Nicky thought it'd be a good idea to purchase some of this and whack it on there. And it's every other course, isn't it, Nick?
Every 225, yeah.
Every 225. Oh, seen a bonnet of that? It's a BMW 225. But anyway, yes. So that's good now. Nicky's just pointing this, and then I'm restacking the blocks over that side for him, and we're gonna run this in. So we're half up to height here. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. No, we're not. We're just over. So it's 14 courses. We're looking at putting the skimmer in there in a minute, but anyway, you can really see the shape of the pond now. That is going to be lovely. I know if I was a mermaid, I'd want to live in here. Isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, a little winky.
Oh, mate, look. Nicky's got a sore elbow, so we got, don't even tell me what that looks like. Oh, yeah. So here we go, guys. A little bit more. Top end's almost there now. That's to height. Heights, well, we're to height there now. We're going to run those in. We've got ties the other side ready for, obviously, the bio chamber will be going pretty much there. The whole length of that is the bio chamber the other side. Here we've got a little bit of messing around in the center here because we've got the backy showers, and we're doing a hidden channel for two 2-inch pipes to go to the backy showers in there. That'll be explained later on in the video, so stay tuned for mouth-watering pond content. Isn't it, boy?
Awesome.
There we are. Now we're working out where the skimmer is going. So I have decided to put it central, and that's where it's going to go. But we're getting up to course here. Another little thing that's interesting is the backy showers are going to fit on this back course, or this back wall here. So that is the very top height of the pond, and we're doing a little secret compartment there to house the two 2-inch pipes that's going to be feeding the skimmer. Lovely jubbly, isn't it, Nick boy?
Stunning.
Oh, stunning.
Stunning, boy. Stunning.
Here we are then, little tiny bit of a break. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. And we are almost up, boys. Uh-oh, what's that? Skimmer. Lovely. So that's in. We've got a bit of... Ooh, look at that little tunnel. We've got a bit of messing around here now to do for the showers in a minute, which involves compoing in some slabs. But it's all good. We're all there. Pretty much the hard graft is done now, Nick, isn't it? Another couple of courses and a bit of messing around.
Another hour, now we'll be done.
Another hour, we'll be done. And then, yeah, a Big Mac to keep us going, innit, boy? Wolfie! Wolfie! What do you think, boy? What do you think, Yaz?
Rather large, isn't it?
It's not the first time you've ever said that, though.
This since I met you. I'm joking.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
So I'm just moving the excess blocks out now, guys, so we can give it a good clear up and a good look, and we'll do a little walk around at the end. Lovely jubbly. Speechless. All I can say is Nicky is one hell of a mate. Speechless. Pond's built, guys. So that's a day and a half's work. Nicky does apologise that it has taken a day and a half because he's a bit rusty. It's the first time he's picked up a trowel in about a year and a half, 2 years, I think. But the old man still got it, hasn't he? You know, did get a sore elbow, bless him. 10 years younger than me, but I think his body's 10 years older. I'm only joking, Nicky, you're bloody gorgeous. Right, so then, should you have a run through of what I'm doing? What we've done? Just can't believe it. Right then, so this is what's occurring, guys. So, obviously, massive mistake we made. We forgot to put 2 wall ties in there. We can live with that. So, pipe work is down there, ready to get connected to the drum. This is my sister's side of the wall. This actual retaining wall for the garden is her responsibility, but I'll leave her off this once. So her garden is going to be, if you can see the end of that there, what I'm going to do is actually, she wants to keep these, so I'm going to take these up at some point, probably tomorrow, put a little course of bricks across there, just dry lay them, and then I'm going to fill in, because to be honest, she wants to come up to this level, which is going to benefit me because it's going to provide a lot of support down the bottom here. So that's going to work out. So a lovely little feature of the pond is what you can see there. Can you see the 2 pipes? They're actually just small cut-offs at the moment. We're just using it for measuring purposes. But this is the course of blocks. Now, my backy shower is going to sit on these. That there is exactly the width for 2 backy showers to sit. So if you can imagine, the backy shower that's going to sit here is going to have the 90-degree bend coming up, and then obviously for the 2-inch to go into the backy shower. The backy shower this side, again, is going to be running up here, and we're going to have the 2-inch pipe coming up here. So I'm hoping that someone knows where I can get 2-inch stainless steel. So I'd love 2-inch stainless steel pipe going there. I could put it, you know, on a boot and then drop it in. It would look really nice. But anyway, that's another thing. I might be able to find out myself on the internet, to be honest. So pump house now can get dug out. We're coming through here. There is my 3-meter window, 3x1 meter window, which looks absolutely epically big. Okay, 2 bottom drains, lovely jubbly. And what we've done down here, guys, is it's for my guide for screeding. So we've laid a briquette on side down here, right? So that is going to be my fall, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some wood with the height there, whichever that is. Was it like 6 inches, 5 inches, whatever? Oh, 4 inches, and it'll drop to here. And I'll put a load of blocks there to hold it, to retain it. I'll do the same here, and then when I'm screeding it, I'll have the lovely side there. So I can screed that side, and I can also screed this side in one day, and then I leave those go off. And then what I'll do is I can remove then the pieces of timber, and I could screed that side, and I can screed that side. So that will give me an absolutely perfect form for the bottom of the pond. What I'll do is I'll probably screed it literally to here, so that like in between the two bottom drains, it's just a slightly flat section, but that will make the screeding really neat and tidy. Remember, I have got absolutely stunning, thank you very much, Carl. I'm very lucky to have someone that's really good at CAD, and he's got the means to be able to cut these things out of laser on a laser machine. It's incredible. I can't believe it, to be honest, but I've got absolutely fantastic covers to go on here. Now, my plan is, obviously the drain's pulling this side, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to silicone a really nice big good quality air stone in there, which excretes really fine bubbles. So when we fiberglass this, when Matt comes down and we put the foam on, I'm going to get him to foam it to a foot to 12 inches, right? So then that will give me a little recess, so the stainless steel drain will just drop on top. It's like a 3 or 5 mil drain, go on top, and then the bubbles will come out through the drain. Obviously I've got the suction there, but I think the bubbles are a lot stronger than the suction, so I think the bubbles are going to come up. And if they don't, well, that's not a problem. I've still got the original drains to go on there, because what I'll do is I'll cut them to size, and that's really quite tight, so I can push it down and they'll just sit there, so I can take them out if I want to, you know. We've got the double-sized skimmer here. Again, Carl has produced a fantastic stainless steel sort of sergeant chevron shaped inlets for that. I think it's better because I don't like the straight ones. I don't really like the horizontal ones. So horizontal and vertical ones are out, and we're going that way. So I think it's on the sides. It's it will get like flat leaves through eventually, but it'll also create suction whichever height I am. Do you know what I mean? Again, backy showers are going to sit on there. Now, what has not gone on today, because Nicky wanted to leave these little briquettes go off, which are absolutely fantastic. You can see the gully, so it ends down there, so the pipes will come in down there. Okay, so what we've got on here then is we've got, don't know if you can see it, but I've got some slabs there which are the same as these on the top here, which is going to be on the top of this pond as well, and they will be sitting on here, but they're going to come out to however far it needs to come. So obviously half of that is going to be blocked up for my back wall, and then the slabs will come out as far as they need to for the backy showers to sit on. Now I've gone up a whole course, so my water level will be about here, and my backy shower will sit at least 6 to 7 inches above the water level, which is absolutely perfect. Yes?
T minus 30 minutes.
Okay, I've got to take her for a meal. Do you want to come out and say hello?
For that.
What's wrong with this? No one can see you. You're too far away.
That's going to be a swimming pool.
What is?
That thing you're standing in is going to be my swimming pool, and you can have your little pond thing.
All right, love you. Bye.
Love you.
So again, so that's the design of the pond so far. So there's the window, absolutely epic. We've got 100 mil each side and bottom to bond the 3 meter window in. Again, this will be the patio height. So the patio is coming up there. I'm going to put new slabs all the way through, which will actually sit on here. So this is actually going to be my floor patio height, okay, all the way through. Like I said, and what I'm going to have is, I'm going to have 4 returns on this wall. I'm going to have 2 returns just above center in the center there, which is going to come straight from the bio chamber with two submersible pumps in the bio chamber, obviously not in the media. There's going to be a little void for those, and they're going to be pushing from the bio chamber out through here. And then what I'm also going to have then is further out each side by there and by there is going to be two more returns. So I'm going to have 4 returns coming this way. The bottom returns should cause enough turbulence on the bottoms here to keep them pretty clean. And plus the suction, I'm going to have a lot of turnover on the pond as well. So there's going to be a lot of suction there. And I'm also going to have the backy showers here, which is going to be tumbling through a bit. And then I've got the higher ones then, which will push across. And we're going to have 60,000 litres an hour sucking through that. So there's going to be plenty of turbulence. And, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Learn from my experience and my mistakes. But if it doesn't work, I'm obviously going to have 2 returns there, and I'll have 1 return down there. So I can still core drill a return there, which I'm going to when I do what I'm going to do at the back. Let me show you. So this is the back of the pond, guys. Excuse that. That's just propping that up into place. So we've got wall ties here, because what's going to happen here is we're going to have a column of bricks coming down. Now, in here, I'm going to have a 600 walkway, okay? Again, the walkway is going to be this high, okay? So we're going to become 600 here, and it's going to go down, and then my whole garden will drop down, because I'm going to have some steps by here, and then the garden will come all the way around this way and cut through the pond. This is all going to be collapsed, obviously, and the garden's going to be down there. And what I am going to do, obviously, we've got 2 pumps is going to sit underneath here, pulling. We've got the overflow there, so I'll have to put a little bit of a drain coming through, which is not a problem. So we've got two pumps on here pulling. The pipes will go straight down, subsurface, come across. They're going to come up here, both go into here, shotgun into there. And obviously we're going to have a walkway. So these pipes are not going to be seen. They're going to be subsurface, and they're going to kick up here. But what I'm going to do is, when I do the 600 walkway, I'm doing a little planter box here. So I can put a lovely acer. It's going to be in the shade, isn't it? And it's going to be sheltered from wind, because obviously this is going to be a wall as well. So the acers should thrive there. And what that's going to do is disguise the only 2 pipes in the pond that's going to be visible in that corner there. Obviously they're going to be clad, and they're going to be disguised by bamboo or an acer. But I'm determined to put an acer plant in there. And then obviously this is going to be columns. That then I'm going to make a small little door for that, covering for that. Applicable to whatever size it's going to be, you know, so we'll sort that out. That's going to be done. That's an afterthought. I haven't got to that yet, but that's what's going to happen there anyway. So one of the next jobs I've got is 600 here. I've got a dig down there. I've got a ton of all in out in the front. So the ton of all in is going to be put there to make some footings, and that's what I've got left over from the pond build. So not quite enough there, but it will definitely get me out of the ground. And I'll do another calculation and an order, because obviously I've got to do another wall across here, which is going to be a dwarf wall, probably be about 600 actually. So as high as my walkway, I'll come across there, and then the rest of it then I'll just do with feather edge. It'll soften the garden up a little bit, because there's nothing like feather edge. It's lovely. A bit of timber in the garden. You don't want all block work, do you? It'll look horrendous. So that's going to go there. The backy showers are going to sit on here. Now, obviously, if I put 2 4-tier backy showers, again, it's just going to be too high, and it's just the nature of my garden, because it's on the piss, it's on a slope. I can't do that. I'll have too much shade in the garden. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to put 2 Momotaro backy showers there, but they're going to be 3 tiers. So the same as what I've got in there. So 2 3-tier backy showers. That means that from the surface there up there is going to be about 1 meter, which will be there. And then that will be all blocked through. And then my roof then will come straight off that, you know, the same as this one here. And what's going to happen is that is all going to be slated really well, really nice. Not quite sure what I'm going to put on there yet, but something nice, you know, light grey, dove grey, something nice and neutral, with the 2 stainless steel backy showers, stainless steel covers on there, stainless steel skimmer front. Absolutely lovely. So obviously from where this is here, that there is going to be a full-size window, PVC white window. Okay. Might even make that one grey. I don't know. Probably white though. PVC window, French doors, and then it'll all kick in and all be together. Oh, and I am buzzing, guys. So next big job I've got is the retaining wall down there, because like I said, rightly so, Nicky has said, it's like, you know, backfill everything, you know, so to give it as much strength as I can. So basically the whole pond from that point down will have a retaining wall all the way around. So effectively we've only got the top 1/3 of the pond, which is going to be kind of load bearing, if you know what I mean. But the amount of reinforcements we've put in this, as you've seen on the video, is quite substantial, you know what I mean. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I just cannot believe it's done. Yeah, so guys, that's the block work finished, but the pond build certainly isn't. So that's another battle achieved. The war is still raging. Well, that's broken the back of it now, isn't it? Really, now it's just core drilling, bio. I'm really looking forward to doing the bio bed now. You know what I mean? That's going to be absolutely class. I've been talking to Matt about fiberglass in this, and he's really excited to come up, especially when he's seen the quality of this. He goes, "Oh, it's just going to be a showpiece pond." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Mate, you ain't going to see walls like that again, you know." So I told him about the meter by 150. Well, a meter wide, meter long. No, I think it's 1.5 by 1 meter by 1.5 meter deep, if you know what I mean. The same height as the base down there. So he goes, "Mate, I can't go fiberglassing in there. That will be literally death." So when that's done, what I'm going to do is measure the sides very diligently, give him the measurements, and what he's going to do is he's going to fiberglass onto the insulation boards, right? So he can actually paste them all to the wall, and then fiberglass the corners, because that's obviously easier to do, and then flow coat it all in a wanner. So that's the way we're going to do that when we're actually fiberglassing this. Matt, when he's fiberglassing this, what I'm going to do is in there I'm going to clean up this room, and I'm going to put my carpet bed there. So yeah, him and his little dog can sit in there and look at his handiwork when it's going off, and he can just sit in there and enjoy himself. So I'm obviously putting him up on digs, like, isn't it, you know? But Matt's super excited to come down. He said he's ready to come down at any point now. He's free from this weekend on, but I'm not. I've still got to screed this. That's actually one of the next things I got to do now, is screed that, dig this down, dig that down. I've got to order the 5mm aggregate for this. Nicky's told me how to make the semi-dry mix. He says it ain't rocket science. Any fool could do it. So I'm going to have a go. He is a control freak, so he'll probably end up going, "When you're doing it, I'll come down." So we'll see what happens there. I told Nicky I was going to do the rest of the stuff, but he's enjoyed himself so much here. Obviously, it's the company, and he's just buzzing to come down. You know what I mean? He loves looking at the videos as well. He actually loves koi as well, so I really think that he is going to be making a koi pond in his back garden at any moment. I don't think it's going to be quite as extravagant as that. Probably about 1,500, 2,000 gallon pond, which is about the same as my original one. He really likes the idea of that. He's got a couple of daughters who are fish mad, and they actually watch the channel. Good girls. And yeah, buzzing. Well, I can't thank Nicky enough. I did offer him a hand job, but he turned me down. I said I'd even take my glove off, but nah, he was not interested. So I guess I'll have to do another couple of hours tattooing on him. So yeah, I did say when we were going to do his back piece next year, I'll set up my stuff on a nice day, and we'll look at the koi pond when I'm doing his back. Do you know what I mean? So that'll be a nice little thing to look forward to. But yeah, anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and if you can, please subscribe because it helps me out. Please give a thumbs up, like the video if you do like the video, and don't forget to hit your notification, because I am a bit sporadic. If I got a day off, the shovel's in the ground, so you never know what's going to happen. I ain't one of those every Saturday at 6 o'clock. Sporadic, do you know what I mean? Snap ambush. Let's get on there. But anyway, plenty more videos on this series of the pond build. And we'll see what goes on. Like I said, we're going to do a one-directional flow. And we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, then you don't do it. But if it does work, then you might consider trying this Onishi flow. You know, it's very big in Japan. I think most of the breeders, when you look at all of the farms, Momotaro, Saki and all that kind of stuff, they've got all their filter houses next to it and they all push one way. So it's got to work for them, isn't it? You know, you leave your fish over there to grow massive, so let's grow a massive this way. And the one thing I am looking forward to, before I put the fish in there and turn this on, is it almost makes a swimming treadmill, doesn't it? So I can sit in there, well, swim in there, keep swimming that way for as long as I want. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. And another good thing that this provides as well, talking to people, is with all the current flowing one way, it creates dead spots down the bottom, which the fish like. Do you know what I mean? They like to relax in certain areas, and yeah, so that's going to work quite well. What I think I'm going to do is, when I get the pond up and done, I might fork out for another, you know, a better food dispenser. I quite fancy one of those Japanese grey box ones. They're really nice. And I think what I'll do is, if I sit it on top of the skimmer right there, and it shoots this way, all the food will be shooting up, and the fish should have it before it goes back to the skimmer. Like I said, that's what the skimmers are for, aren't they? They're obviously going to suck in excess food, and that's what you do. You'll set your food for the right amount of time for the fish to sweep it up before it does get sucked down the skimmer. So no matter where I put that skimmer on this pond, eventually the food's going to be sucked up. So someone mentioned that, oh, is that not going to suck up the food? Well, yeah, that's kind of what a surface skimmer's for, isn't it? So you orchestrate how much food you put in to give the fish the feed before it actually sits dormant and gets sucked down. So we'll see. Hey ho, what's the worst that can happen? But anyway, hope you like this. Thank you very much, Nicky. Thank you.